Hello. Welcome one and all. This is Ed and L Unfiltered. Welcome to a very good show again today, okay? So now, today we get like this show where, this topic where me, they all the way left on, okay? But, I'm not judging me because basically, at the end of the day, not to wait till me say. So until I agree with what I get for say, so until I not get for agree. However, what we get for talk about today, now love at first sight, okay? Is it real or is it fantasy? Yeah? As I say, me get waiting me think about this. But however, it's supposed to be a really good show. Now, not forget as well, we get Tell the Mommy. We're not part of what they do, okay? So basically, the mommy, as we all know, now Ellen Kister. Yeah? So if you get anything where you want for tell her, it no matter what thing, good, bad, or ugly. It can be funny, it can be sad, it can be something they contemplate, something they think about. Let we know, okay? Tell them and Ellen go give you in candid advice or opinion on what's in the app with you. So tell the mommy, okay? And don't forget, you see the handles then at the bottom. Okay, so like and subscribe to what we do on YouTube, on Facebook, and all that stuff. Okay, we'd love to hear from you. All right, so as I say, we topic today na love at first sight and whether not true, not real, or not fantasy. L.
Word up.
Where you sit on this one?
Since you say you're gonna go left on it, I think it better if we make you start because I know how I feel. But it seems like you have something to say.
Well, okay, so my own thing is, right, so first of all, me not believe say it's real at all. Okay? I don't believe say there's any way, right, love day at first sight. It's not possible because I think love is deeper than first sight.
Why you feel say impossible?
I think it's totally impossible. So love, there's more to love than just your attraction. I agree, obviously, when you meet a person for the first time, you're going to be attracted to something. Okay, that is attraction. It can be lost. It can be all of that stuff. So if me see woman, okay, the first thing that will go happen is obviously physical. Man or woman, the first attraction you get of the opposite sex is physical. You don't get nothing to do with their intellect. You don't get nothing to do with their character, their behavior, then this. And me now all them tell you to put together where they make you love somebody. So you cannot tell me, say, this person who I see just because if not girl, oh, you get nice tits, you get nice boobs and this, that, nice ass. And oh yeah, you know what? I love her. Really? Because one thing where me daddy can always tell me is, where they define love, simple pancreas. It say love means say, where you say, na way, na you. Basically what that means is, that when you meet that person, where you they do anything for where you go say, na way, na you no more. Right? Other than that, I'm not being for do this. Other than that, I'm not being for take this. Other than that, that's not love. That person, you're in love with that person.
Okay.
Because that's the person where they say, now we no more na you. If not be other person, so I need to take this. If not be other person, so I need do one. You understand? That person you're in love with. If you not reach that point here with person, then if you go in there, yeah, no, me, I need to do that. That means maybe you like something, but it don't cross your own boundaries. So you like, first of all, when you're in love with the person, boundary, you know this. I read some site a few years ago where they say love is actually a mental illness. You understand? I say because what's in the happens, yes. They say now some kind of chemical imbalance where they get now in they make you they begin to, because what happens is when you're really in love with somebody, first of all, as far as I know, you cannot even explain it. If somebody tell you you really love person, somebody say, but why you really like this person? So you're like, you know what, I'm not really even sure. Because you cannot really explain it. Right? That's what it's about. So now this person where you go do all this extra stuff for, you go do all this thing and way generally you not go do. You understand? Okay. That's what love is. And I don't believe say person where they see for the first in a party, on a jam, on a church, on a library, on a street. You just see where they walk out towards you. You're like, hello, I'm gonna marry her.
Well, okay.
I don't know.
You don't know. So it's a movie thing?
Lost.
Because we see it in the movies as well.
It's
fiction.
Because it's Hollywood. You understand? First of all, we all know say love business and they live happily ever after doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't. That's fairy tale. That's it's. Tell me, say they live happily. Tell me one married who you sabi not the world. Forget about Salon, no.
True.
Because Salon even worse.
Yeah.
Not the world who you sabi celebrities now. Anybody? Tell me one.
We live happily.
The one fairy tale married where the world don't see. Now Lady Diana and Prince Charles.
True.
Fairy tale.
True.
From the beginning to
a
point. Brian. You understand? The wedding ceremony, all of that stuff. The whole world. Basically, we all go down married.
Ed, your parents have been married for 50 years.
Yes, but guess
they're
what?
like at the age where, God forbid, I mean, I think it's happily ever after.
So let me tell you now, right? My mom and dad, as you rightly said, they've been married for 50 years. They still have arguments. They still have misunderstandings. You go feel say after 50 years, they should be telepathic now. When me papa see they think, me mama for no one to wait till they think. Because you've been with this same person for 50 years.
Damn.
You they sleep and wake with it, right? You think it should be like, no. Listen, sometimes I'm in my house, my body kind of knack. I need to talk to you about something. I'm like, yeah, what's happening? You might get for talk to her. I'm like, what's happening? And sometimes it's the silliest thing, but it's so cute because you know what I mean? At their age
you look
and
at it,
you know what I mean? They have a fantastic relationship because still when my mama they cook, me pops get na bench, sit on here and then they discuss it. It's wonderful.
This is where the comes in.
But if you want to tell me saying I love it, no, me and me papa.
It wasn't love at first sight.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Okay.
Interestingly, it's listen, them people in the story, they should write a book because it's fantastic. So this is how it started, yeah? My dad was a teacher for like 35 years.
Okay.
He go teach. My dad is 10 years older than my mom. 10 years. My daddy just come to college. He go teach now. He go into my guidance and first degree he start. He go teach now. Then they not to be Vine, it was Roosevelt.
Oh yeah.
Right? Then small picking now, they don't even know what to talk about. So. Roosevelt, yeah? My mom was being mamadi from 5, prefect and all that thing in her school. My dad saw her and it's like, you know what? You know what I mean? Don't interact with her a few times. She's smart, she's quiet, she's pretty, and da. You know what I mean? I like this people. Okay? But then he against school policy for teacher, obviously, for dates, this school picking, right? So obviously, what's the next man do? Right? He quits the job.
Your dad?
My dad. Yes. That's how much this man wants this woman, man. The man quit the job. He did. He quit the job. And left, obviously, mommy been there like from 5 now, so she was going to finish. So he quits, and then he go other school. Just so he can get this woman, okay? And then what he do, you understand, is after all of that stuff, like obviously don't gain tutti vibes now, girl don't they encourage him and then kind of thing in the end. He tell and say, one for meeting parenting.
Really?
Yes. It's amazing. Obviously, it's old school, man. That's like raw, man. We don't do that.
You should just almost say you don't believe in love at first sight.
No, that still wasn't love at first sight.
Right, I'm just saying, but city baby, you say fine, it's sexy, everything.
Yeah. But
that's
still not love. It's not to like say the first way. First, trust me, if it not been say the mommy being like, you know what I mean, apart from being pretty, because that's the physical bit. Like say you like, well, this you get training, quiet, this. You understand? There's no way.
Right.
Not say it's all fine, but sometimes mommy being wild and get some noise. It would have ended. You understand it? Sometimes you not before don't go no side. But that's what he did. So my man, I didn't see a way he jumped like from this. He was really serious about her from the beginning. You understand? But if you talk to her, it don't tell you say, you know, from that minute where I see her, it look like say, you know what, this could be like a marriage material. But you need for them gather a few more things for just support
get to the point.
That thing.
Okay.
So that's where I'm coming from. So for me just not believe say, you know what I mean? You see girl from that, you not even talk to her yet. Because basically love at first sight, that's what it is. You see them, you're like, you know what? Man, that's my wife.
But what about I know situations. Of course here we don't really say names, but if you see yourself inside it, we're not talking about you, it's just we know.
Yeah, we are.
But anyways, people they met and banged on the first day and they married with kids for years. So that not to love na banging.
No, because listen,
no, for me, honestly, I tell their story because I just not understand. You know, there's a thing about, of course, that would be another topic we'll talk about for say no sex on the first date kind of thing, no one night stand. So for me, clearly, for making me understand, it was a one night stand that they had. But whatever it is, something them cables then join is back. When they're married with 3 kids.
If you ask that dude, there's no way that dude they tell you say
it was love.
It was love at that.
It was like
first
the
sight.
physical, right?
Yes.
Like
my man went. Listen, what happened was my man went the first time. He was like, you know
what?
I'm double deeping. You understand? I don't go in this. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna go back. And then after all, I should say, gal can visit. Gal is all bread in bed way down. Washing pan way in the sink. And so you know, time like cook for you, that fold you closer. You look and say, you know what? even though she's wonderful there, now he even gets this other thing.
This other.
Then he just carried on. Yes, I understand. So like how you say sometimes love comes from unusual places. So it's possible to say yes. Now, I mean, in our own mind, 99.9% of the time, men will get out. That one really can't. It's physical.
Okay.
You understand? When they go, they say, hey, this
right.
is it. It's the boobs and the ass. That's what now this would they go there for. And then while you're there, you're like, you know what?
So I didn't know you did develop. I think I'll probably go agree with that a little bit.
My longest relationship I've ever had, apart from outside of marriage and all that stuff, was 9 years. You understand? And trust me, the way I see that girl the first day, I saw her in the club. And I was like, you don't go, because she was young. And then I see her, you don't go. I'm like, you know what I mean? This girl. And trust, there's no way I've been going there that first day thinking I'll get for keep this girl. First of all, not a girlfriend I've been wanting. I saw her, she's grown. I'm like, this is all physical. Same thing, I meet her, and then we carried on. I was like, you know what? There's more to her, than just the physicality. Yes.
Okay.
And then we carried on, and then before you know it, don't reach it don't get, you understand? Yeah. I don't say, you look yourself saying, Buck don't mention me. Yeah, but, and if I mention that, you don't even know who that, so I'm not even going to do that. But yes. So
it's all right. I think I kind of know already.
There's no way.
It's okay.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree a little bit. I think I can always say you fall in love once, and I think the person I ever fell in love with that one time, you know, I never liked in the beginning. I never really, really liked them, you know. And then we started dating. Like you said, it was so much else. I found out a lot of things, and Tetsi, I can sit down like, I think that's the first time I think I fell in love, like what I knew what love is. So yes, in a way. But you do see people that I feel like you see them for the first time. Like say, it may not be love. You're right. I agree. But you once I see somebody over, say, I want that person.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like something about him or something about her that just sits well, and then everything else becomes a plus.
Yes.
You know, you tell me, like we say, we go now, we find out sister say you cook now, you know, especially now, when I'm been doing the first day, when I end up doing, find out say, it cleared outside the food side, cleared outside it, you know. But I feel like there's always something, you know, that first sight, it may not be love funny. And because there's lust, like you say, there's love. And then there's falling in love, to be honest. You know, so you can love somebody, but you're not in love with that person.
Them. Yes.
You know, so it's kind of complicated. So I may agree with you a little bit, because love comes with a whole lot of things. But for me, I feel like maybe I have to like something about you, then it just kind of grows.
Then
like I said, that was just that one-off thing where I never really liked that person in that way, and then it happened. But growing up, I don't mature now, it was more like, okay, so if I don't see anything about you that, you know, I just, you know, like keep it moving, you understand? But you do have other people where go tell you, say, I saw him the first time and I fell in love. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but that's the thing though. What did you fall in love with?
The physical, the fineness.
There you go. So that's an attraction though.
It is an attraction. But what if that's what matters to them?
You are attracted to that thing. Like, for example, you see somebody, they sing or somebody, and like, oh, this, that, and it reached to your heart and stuff. You fell in love with that person because you fell in love with the singing. It's not even his personality. You understand? It's not in singing, not in voice, and all the way they deliver.
So
that's what you fell in love with.
So you trying to tell me seeing late Kobe Bryant, the only person I've ever really loved. And you trying to say?
Yeah, you had a crush on him. That's it, man. You didn't love the man. And I love Kobe too, man.
I think I'm still in love.
Rest in peace, Key. But seriously though, that was
the only person I think I fantasize about. I mean, apart from the real love.
Yeah.
I saw him for the first time. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he was a cute dude, man. When he came out of college, especially in all that look, I get what you're saying. But all of that, love. It's an attraction. You've got to, you're attracted to something. That's my thing. You understand? Yeah, and I strongly believe this because you're attracted to something. There's no way you just out of the blue. You know, because basically love at first sight is out of the blue. You see them, you're like, boom.
So basically what you're saying is that whole thing about I see you, like, oh, Ed is really fine, and you know, I think I'm gonna marry that dude.
Thank you.
It's just a fineness.
You see, Ed is really fine. You see, Ed is really fine.
But guess what? But marriage is not, except now we know say married and already we had a conversation about that, right? Like marriage and stuff. So maybe sometimes because people need to take marriage seriously. But I'm thinking, I know a lot of people that will tell you the first time I saw him or I saw her, I knew that was my wife. I knew that was my you know. So that means that they're all just going to, I'm based on the attraction. I think it was never really love, and then they fell in love, getting married.
I think it's more wishful thinking. You see how you like, you know what's happening. this is my wife, as in you wish and you're hoping this is your wife. First of all, you could have all this madness and fantasy that you go talk to her and she doesn't even want you.
Word.
Are you going to marry them still? No. So it's all depending on all that stuff and they happen together. And yeah, let's say she even wants you. And then she has terrible behavior, right? She has bad breath. She has terrible hygiene. She cannot cook. She cannot clean. She's this and that. You mama no like her because she's untidy. And
like the girl you mentioned in the last show, he talked about you came out of the club and she was rude.
There you go.
I just remember.
You're trying to get me in trouble. But seriously, you're not going to marry that person. You understand? For me, I just think before it gets to love. Yeah. But the interesting thing in Sierra Leone here, dude.
No, it means one man to say love you though.
Man, you love now. Like, express love again. Emergency
but that was the sad part.
Instantly.
But say we were grew up in Naya, so that's all we knew was love. Until we go overseas, right? And then we begin learn, realize, first of all, the whole thing about dating period. Where you guys are dating for like 3 months and after like 6 months, and they call you girlfriend.
Girlfriend, right.
You understand?
Right.
So it was an American thing. We don't wonder like, so we would meet man to they would say to my I love you too.
Yeah, look me boyfriend.
Look me boyfriend. Every time that thing, we begin write the love letter there. KISS kissing under the tree and all this nonsense. So I realized, but then I think those days we loved our boyfriends. It's just that there was no sex involved for me. But I think we were
But that's the thing though. Did you really love them though?
Well, I don't
you
know.
were infatuated by them. We were young.
Right.
We
were young, but we didn't know what that is.
You don't even know yourself.
I think I fell in love when I was 21. Imagine saying when I've been G'd, get a boyfriend. Sorry, all those boyfriends were dating. Never, I liked you a lot, but I realized later that it wasn't really love.
Man, then telling you waiting, and then first of all, it was never one person. First of all, you had a whole bunch of boys who being kind of
they just
attracted
liked
to
me.
you.
That was cool. Yeah, I was the coolest kid on the block.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody likes me, you know what I mean?
So it's all that.
I just remember back in the days. I'm feeling myself right now.
I mean, of course you are. And I mean infatuation, man. I don't think I've been love. So this love thing, it's deeper.
You liked me too.
Whatever.
He liked me too when I was younger. Then we became friends. He was one of them. It's okay.
Not true.
Oh.
Not true. Dr. Pepper.
You
listen,
lied.
You know what? In fact, I'm not even listening to you.
He was one of those
Dr.
boys,
Pepper.
man.
Say
it. Own it first of all before we go to Dr.
I'm not
Pepper.
owning anything. I'm not.
You did?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, you were infatuated with me? Just kidding. Dr. Pepper, go ahead.
Well, I believe you guys have said it all. For me, I believe, this world is so, and particularly 2024, if you allow dog lick you plate, you go wasp until you die. Meaning, I don't say you go ask me. When you like somebody, go for them. Love, when I was a child during my teens moments, my mom once says that love is not something that you find, but love is something that finds you. I'm done. Me, I'm not going to lock parts up.
Voila.
Wait. Ed.
Wait, say that again.
Wait, dog.
Go waiting?
This 2024, I say, person, sit down to make dog lick you plate. You go wasp until you die.
If dog
when
lick
you
you
left
plate.
person, go for it till you want, yeah. No more pretend. It's not 2024.
The song famous. If you see person, you're like, Yana. But then, Dr. Pepper, you pull and talking in there.
Yes, I'm doctor. Small pepper and the pepper pass. More buzz coming at you.
Okay. Woo.
So really, you still think love?
No, I mean love is different. Love is unique. Like they say in the Bible, love is kind, love is patience. Love is a whole different thing.
Yes.
However, you might be right as far as the infatuation and then the attraction and everything else. But I think saying that I need to build up to something. But like I say, I know a lot of stories as well where like they saw each other for the first time and it was just that connect. It probably not so in love, it's I think now they're still confused because more like it happened. And me believe say God will give it to you once. In other words, now they say like we were so if at all we ever want to get married again, they say pray for God. Say God, you take the lead because God say you ask me to give you. So I think say that means the question see you like, oh, I want you. What do you say once I give? How you go try? I believe I can always say I make this joke for say relationship. Right to go no put on pan. It just left free to yourself. You understand? So maybe in that aspect, it's just one of things where they think it's love because these are the stories they tell me. I think say it possible. Me not go tell you say I don't fall in love the first sight, love at first sight. No, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. But I know guys have always liked me. Just like what they say, joke or not, it's been like that. Whatever it is they wanted, whatever it is for bragging rights. I know the ones that were just coming around to say, oh, I don't do her, or I want to do her, what it is about her that they like, whatever, I can tell the difference. But I know say I remember say I don't see somebody once and never seen him in my whole life. Sierra Leone, but did not, and Ogopia wasn't raised on none of that. Can't holiday. I think for the first time I still tell this story in all 20 years, like maybe 12, 13 years later, I would say, that was the first time actually I saw someone.
And you're like, wow.
Damn. And I was curious. I barely missed target. So I be no say as I talk to her, so I like to know this, so it must be paddy. Because I don't miss target. That one, the confidence I get, I probably say, whoa. But anyways, I don't. So no matter who that you be, if me no say I want to talk to you, whatever it is. But I think I still remember that night. It was at the office club. Imagine telling me. So this dude walk in. I left always how they do. Me, I was just like, damn, that nigga was fine. Oh God. Ooh. Hi. I will text you after they say the episode play. I say, remember. But that was like, I thought I was in love. I went home and told my friends, I said, I don't fall in love. I don't see somebody. I don't see you are the camera. I don't see, I thought it was just love because there was just something where I saw in my heart skipped. I don't know where else. You understand what I mean? And then, of course, we had a conversation. Of course, my age, exchange numbers. We became friends. We were friends till a couple of years ago. It just didn't work out because at the end of the day, I really don't like long distance. As much as I see him and everything else. But I could have thought, if anything would have happened, I probably would have thought to myself that it was love at first sight. Love.
Okay.
Until sunset, if we've been there, we never dated. We just became really cool friends, and because of one or two reasons. But I could have really thought it was love at first sight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So maybe I make I feel like it does exist. It may not be on both sides. Meaning, like that situation, they way. He liked me too, but it's one of the things where it was like, okay, like you live in Sierra Leone, you don't believe in long distance, I don't believe in long distance. It was more like we had conversations, phone day and net. But the end bargain was like, how is this going to work out? You don't want to move, and in some countries, if you come on America, come on some European country. So I'm thinking, I'm not going there. I don't know nobody there. They look at like Salone, waiting me don't see Skawakam. After many years, I'm not coming to Sierra Leone. So for me, that was the unrealistic part of it. This is a waste of time. Because clearly, like you say, I don't really know him like that to know if I want to really string along. Right. Because one, like we say, the bad habits. You understand? I mean, it's that maybe it was the attraction right there. But then the conversation kept me going. I feel like, oh my God, I just found the best friend. Imagine somebody I just meet and we just clicked like that. Sometimes, I could have thought. But because of all of that, it didn't work out. But I've heard different stories, like I said earlier, where them believes in love at first sight. Like they saw each other, like they married. Of course, the sexual part, because for me, sex it plays a vital role in a relationship. But then you do have people where just see someone and just lick all timbers away. It's not even about sex; it's just everything. And they just feel like it's love, and they do see that person for the first time, and it just happens. So I think to each his own. Everybody's different.
I understand. And obviously love not getting any one definition really.
No, it doesn't.
So what is love to you? You understand? We all get our own perspective of what we think in a love and all. I totally get that. So my thing is, like for example, let's say you meet this guy like you did him, yeah, and then you not even talk to him. But you see her and physically you just think, say, man, the height, the skin, the smile.
How did you know? It wasn't like, what I like. Ooh, it was height, all the skin, stuff, everything. He was just fine.
All of that package physically was like, this is what I want. Yeah. Right. If I build one man, you understand? That's what I build her. Right. You understand? In my own mind or in my own world. If I had the ideal physical being, this is him. Yeah. So if like I been there, so he not talk to you, not talk to her, will you marry him?
No, of course not. Like give me attention, no.
There you go. So you don't even.
But the point was, I was going to talk to him, but I didn't. From there, I didn't love it.
Would that be love? Exactly. So that's my point.
Would
you marry him based on just the physical thing where you see?
No. But Ed, most of the marriages, for example, most of Oma just ain't married no more. They don't really know their partner, so I don't think we're far from there. Now we don't go inside the marriage. Like even say married now we go inside now they really know.
No, I think I would differ from that a little bit because I think what's happiness. I think we they see the red flags, but sometimes
we ignore it because we want it. We ignore it
because you want it. So you look at it and say, no, this will go change. We will marry, they go change, or I can change them, or I can this.
Oh, now the mistake that I think I've made it too.
Yes, so, we all do.
And I realize, but I think it comes with age and maturity because, like we say, we've all they see and so they ignore. Until now, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So it's more like, okay, I'm a divorcee. If I'm gonna meet anybody else, whatever, from day one, I tell you like it is. I'm living my truth now. You take it or you leave it.
Right.
But I'm not getting no points for proof again. You understand what I mean? So I think we because we were married. I think even with my marriage, I think I did see a few red flags. Actually, did I? Because everything was so smooth. Actually, come to think of it, I just realized
maybe that's a red flag.
That's the thing.
That everything is so smooth.
You're right. Because it was more like, people say behave for sister gets on to it around.
So for example,
right,
you saying this, so so I'm a bit of an old soul, and me papa like me well of wisdom. You understand? My dad is like 80. So basically, one thing he tell me, you understand? Remember, this is after I don't go back to me 8 now because I was all stubborn and things. Say this not what happened to me. Now you really talk. But he told me this story, right? He said there was this couple, young couple. They're like in the 20s and stuff. They weren't for married. And so they went to, like in the Catholic Church before, I'm sure most people do it in their churches anyway. When I get for go all these lessons with the priest and get for sit down, they give all these classes and stuff about marriage and blah, blah, before you're actually married. So the first class where they go now and the priest ask them, say, how are you with conflict resolution and stuff? You understand? Like, because when they candy, they're like so in love, like
so in love.
Puppy love.
Yes.
All man they touch all man like you understand? When the guy they says something, she finishes his sentences and this, that, they're like so in sync, everything is perfect. You understand? Like when you see that, you're like, oh, like an Indian film love. You understand? All man like, hey, like you like that, all roses and rainbows. Yeah. So you ask them, say, how are they with conflict resolution? And they're like. And then when you ask them first, then laugh, they look at them and say,
what are you talking about, right?
We don't even make plaba. Well, we're so in love. We don't even.
How is that possible?
Thank you. That's how good it was. That's how good they felt it was. Okay? So wait till you tell them, say, it's okay, you know what? You're not ready to get married until you get plaba and una fixa.
Yeah.
That's when you know una able for married.
That's
because
true.
Marriage isn't all of this.
All
you
of
understand
this.
it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there's sunshine, but there's a lot of rain too. You understand? So can you stand the rain? You understand?
That's the question.
That's what it is. So not to just for Canada, you make, it's always. So it says, so una go first. Una not ready for married it. Una come back after una don't make that first plaba. And una fix her. Come back. Can tell me how una fix her.
Now I said the way they can say what the God bless you love no better. It's all things sweet.
Everything is fantastic.
Yeah.
You understand? Until them happy they realize, this one na so it. You understand? So I just think, anyway, long and short of it all is I do not believe in it. Because I think it's got to start from somewhere. I
mean, you don't believe in it. That doesn't mean it's not real. I think everybody's different. Like you said, it depends on what love is to that person.
Right.
I think that's where we go just say, because not because you don't believe in it. Like I said, you get people that will tell you say it was love at first sight. They believe that it was love at first sight.
That they love that other person from that first day.
I like you go and make go tell you say this was love at first sight.
Yep.
Yep. But it depends on what love is to you. And I think say love, it's a lot of different things. You get some people that it's just a little thing that you do. Me, it's about supporting what I do, just the little things.
Okay.
Because everything else I can do it on my own. But I want to be able to just have somebody where, of course, it's not monetary because I can handle my own, but it's more about it's just the little things, man. If I want something, get it for me. If I begin feel like for say, and stuff, and really just supporting me, everything that I'm doing. I think that's what I was lacking. Like I just want somebody to run to, and somebody who cares. Way want me well-being. Way of course money involved. I like money. It's just everything, but more so accepting me for who I am. This is who I am. Yeah. I can cook. I don't like to cook. Are you gonna deal with it? Because I don't believe in the whole thing where they say, "Woman, you first have to cook. You make it's for me. It's all bullshit. You get the man the way yes, the woman they first have to cook, but all that need to keep man. I believe in that, and I need to keep man. It's maybe I know me man the way so desperately when food you want. You know, because either way you cook, they still go do now. They say, they're going to host for great dinner. To me, all that's freaking bullshit. You know, so I tell you like it is, you accept it, and it's okay. But guess what? You're not going to starve. You're going to eat. You know, what I mean? Then at the same time, it just, every other little thing, just, I like to go out. This is what I do. You know, it doesn't mean that when I go out, I'm dealing with any guy or whatever. You know, although trust hard forgets, especially when you meet somebody new. But just knowing, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Got to be something about you that I like. You understand what I mean? And just knowing this is what it is. Like you say, so after 2 days, they make play by force. Because you go do something. I'll tell you like it is. I let talk to. So then me problem day. So you know, so if you're around me and you don't like people that tells you the truth, you're gonna have an issue with me because I tell you like it is.
So you still believe there's possibility that people in their way they fall in love at the first. I don't know, man. I strongly disagree with that.
I think it's a possibility.
I think it doesn't exist at all. It starts with an attraction. You've got to be attracted to something.
But do you believe that you fall in love once? Do you believe in that?
That you fall in love once?
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? No.
But
No.
They said it's because you are made you other girlfriend and wife they feel like you love them.
No, but it's not possible. No. Of course not. No.
So how many times have you fallen in love?
Quite a bit. You know, and first of all, anybody will know me, no say me not to
Are you serious?
Hold on, I swear. First of all, me not to possible way anybody know me, no say me not to possible way they fall easy, right? I'm difficult. I ask all kinds of questions. I do all that stuff. So, you know, say not to this possible way. I don't Google Gaga over women like that. I don't see woman plenty in me time. So I'm like, yeah, okay, it's cool. It's all good. It's true, I have. So not to die night. But my thing is, yeah, it's. But I have though. I remember my first love. My very first love, like it was amazing. All my party them think say this person now you can marry. But it was so long. We begin this love from when I was like 5. Till when I reached time for marriage, reach a point we can't. But the interesting thing, I was with that same person till I go from 6. That's how long you know that person. Because you know just Sabi all my Sabi. It's sickening.
I know, hey?
It's so annoying.
So don't thinking I wish one of them.
Like seriously, it's crazy. Now they want to start with like when I didn't area when I go because we used to live in the same area. Let's say they Lumley Crab Tongue, and then because I did say like I go from 1, which is like 11.5 or something. So when we were like 4 or 5 all in the area, and say we were attracted. Something in there will be attracted. You know, to
and
both of
us. It wasn't love at first
and then no, it wasn't. Of course not. First of all, and they say that you wife. You know, you're not young, now you wife, and now you man, now you wife. I hated it. When they say that you wife, and I got upset. Like quietly by myself, I'm like, I like her. But if in public and soccer, I'm like, no, not tell me. I cry, not tell me that. And then you cry, you vex, you walk off. You understand? That's how it was. But then slowly, by the time they reach like then 11, 12, so it been this sentence, and then at the Edwards Primary. Sia, my sister been this sentence as well. So
yeah.
Edwards Primary.
Now we been this sentence.
Right. Edwards Primary, we been get afternoon shift. So we did morning shift, they done like 12:30. Now they done like 2. So I'd leave Fort Street and then come down for take my sister before go home. So she was there. Half of the time we at the Sia, we not even talk because then they can't pick her. So they can't pick her, it could just wave, it could just turn and wave to me. That made my day. I'll go home super happy. Like he waved to me today. You understand? It was, but we were kids, man. It not even matter.
But it took
years. Yes. But then guess what? It carried on. And then one day we go there in birthday where, you know, then at the community, the way there was all these people. There was like really good families in there. You know, and then somebody had a birthday. But I think then they were on like probably like 11-ish now. You know, so just then they go from 1. I was 2 years ahead of her in school. So they go we go this party. Then we done. He say, oh, you walk me. You're not even far from here to Yana, but you walk me home. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then we walk around, you go and swing. You kick all the stone there with them. You know what I mean? You like see nothing for talk because you're nervous and all that stuff. You understand? Finally, each night in the months now, you're like, oh, good night, yeah, good night, this, that. And then she like,
yes, I said the peck. That's
like,
the peck.
Like on the cheek. Man, like I almost want to die. Like I was like, damn, like this is it. My life don't make. I can die today. I'm good. Like it was the most amazing thing. You understand? And then it carried on. Then waiting me up in after that way. He finally go from one. In fact, from St. Anne's first. Then she'll send me invites. Like, when I get prize giving, she'll send me an invite. No, I know they pick out all of this. Now, the thing I'll go with me paddy and normal, but you can't like go spend 1-2 minutes. You can't. Hey, how you doing? Fine. Da, 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 da. And then she leaves. I'm good. That's all I need. You know, until we started. Wait, I don't the Edwards. You don't go convents now. It started getting a little bit more serious. You know what I mean? You go pick now at the mall. You go this, that. You can't fend me. I'll go fend. And then you have for leave like now the same area by then. She lived down in, I don't want to call the place anyway, whatever. She lived close by and all that stuff. And then it started getting serious, you understand? Okay. You know what I mean? We get to like, you know, like the sex bits. It's like, you know, it's because as I say, I was 2 years older. So it's like, where you get for weight there, it's O-level and this, you know, and then we waited and all, you know, all of that process. So it was really cool. And then unfortunately, so what's happening now is I go academy from 6, right? I left Edwards Primary, I go Edwards Secondary, all boys. Then I go from 6 till then in a class. I lost my mind. Sabi that kind of thing. I'm like, what the hell? It's even better, this girl. Like seriously. And then suddenly I started getting distracted now. Out of this
you see other women and
there's girls else. Now, you know, to see them from convents, from girls,
you know,
from Annie Walsh, from this FSH, you know, all inside my classroom. So and I'm not even ever go what in this bikini all fine like with I'm like, I'm losing my mind. Unfortunately, I'm hurting my girl now. You know what I mean? Because I don't get time for anymore. You know what I mean? I didn't run around and it was stupid. Like looking back now, I'm like, you were so dumb. You know what I mean? Because this was like a perfect girl in my eyes than this, and you know what I mean? And I ignored her for such a long time. Even the yeri, like she would hear about stuff as well, where I don't do. And then I'd run to her for see if you don't hear it. She was so quiet, she wouldn't even tell me. I'll go there, we'll talk. I'm expecting her to can't complain. She wouldn't even complain. It would just bottle line. Until, listen, you know how she fired me? Like, seriously, one day I don't hear this crap. It don't go for a few days. You don't even say nothing. I call. Next time we get landlines. I call. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? You home? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, how you do all this cool? Yeah, no good. I said, okay, well, what's happening? I can't find you. She's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean no? She's like, yeah, no, can't. That was it. I'm like, why? Explain to me. Like, no, it's okay. I'm good. That was it. She was gone, man.
She was done. Like,
yes,
I'm
this
sick
is
and tired
after,
of this shit.
You don't accumulate after.
Yeah, because
period,
I don't be human. Except when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do.
Like, up to this day, I regret that, man.
But did you ever try to get her back though?
Well, later on I did. I tried. But
so in other words,
so
my question was, if you fall in love once. So basically, you're saying that was your first love.
That was my first love. I have after, yes. And then after that, I you know, there was somebody else. Listen, where I go IPAM, because I went to IPAM like really, really short, like a few months just before I traveled. So I go there, and then I met somebody that was, you know, my what is this to me? IPAM paddy all with the yeah, we sabi. But I was like in love with this. Is not the first girl where old Anne. You know, we're mature now.
Right.
Old Anne with the public and this, that. Yeah, that was the first one.
So up to date though, you want to tell me say there's not that one person where you feel like for say, this baby, I'll be like, I'm gonna pass everyone else.
Yeah, probably. I think. Probably.
But that's what it is.
I think. Honestly, I think if
I want to say, get that one person where like it don't mean say you want some back, but when you sit now you reflect and everything else, you realize for say like, damn, what we had or what whatever it is. I think if like this not done. I think I don't like to the point where I lost myself. Yes. Like you say, I'm knowing the Ed Bark, you know, that's how I mean the old galleon.
Yeah, but that's for another. Anyway, we're done with that. Forget about that. Dr. Pepper, you get anything else for me? Oh, sorry. Because Ellie, I'm done with L.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to know because the way you talk about this whole love thing, and now you talk about this person and that person, I'm like, okay, you must get that one person. Yeah. I don't get to that much, and not talk and say the previous marriage.
Yeah.
And the one person way it don't. Anyways, Dr. Pepper.
Gone past that.
Wow, just wow.
Yes.
See, I don't come it up me mama, me papa. When it comes to relationship and love at first sight. But look into business. Love at first sight. Anyway, me I not sabi so much because I not get luck patok. But I believe say this wall here so. When you don't book for police, you go book for soldier man.
When you not book for police,
when you not book for police, you book for soldier band. That's just an aside.
I think say soldier uniform kind of more ask for book
You go here. So I believe say let we just continue for spread love, light, and positivity.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, love wins.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Elle, what's your last word?
Well, for me, I think love, like I said, it differs. It depends on what love is to you. I'm not going to say, like I say, I don't think I'm too far away from saying, love at first sight. I think it's possible. I've heard stories, not me. Like I say, wait till they talk now. So this is how we feel. This is me talking. That's Ed talking, because it's your opinion. You might have your own situation, your own story. Please feel free for sharing now with page there. We'll come back to this topic and mention, say, look at this person. Even bring you come as a guest, for you can explain why you believe, say, there's a possibility of love at first sight because of your experience, and tell Ed, say, possible. Because to me, not impossible. It may not experience them. But anyways, spread love. Not listen to Edo. He not believe in that. So if you see love at first sight, it depends on what you believe in. You know what I mean? Oh man, gets waiting and feel. But like I said, leave your comments. But it is what it is. It's possible for you. It may not be possible for both of us. Me not 2 days away from him. But Ed, it's up to you. What you got to say?
All right. So obviously, we all know me not believe in it at all, because I think say it not day. It's not possible you they attracted to something the way you like, but that person the first way you see her. Okay, whether na smile, na face, na the way they dress, na the way they smell, na the way they walk, na the motor way they drive, na the fact that you think something get small thing, then that there's always something that attracts you to that person. Not so just I look at them from nowhere like wow, I love them. No, I don't think so. However, let's love, man. Love is good. Whatever your interpretation of love, it's fantastic. Okay, whatever it is. If not money now you love and I make you the love person again, hey, do you, man? As Elle say, to each his own. Love the person for money. Hopefully, if your money don't, you feel that we get more money, you go there back. You love yourself. So hey, it is what it is. Right. So you know what? Don't forget, tell the mommy, okay? Tell we waiting they happen to you, okay? Let Elle and me, well, more her, let it tell you waiting they happen. Let give you your own opinion. Let give you your own advice. Let tell you waiting for you, okay? Stay blessed, love yourself, and love each other. We're out.